Mice, mice, mice. Many attempts to use modern or traditional blasting methods of mouse capture have failed. It's time for family counselor Claudio to teach you to use the power of some rationalization to catch mice. First, you take a bait rat and introduce it into your wall. It will find the rat's lair, promote liberal ideas, search for food in every corner of the room, and become the leader of 50 rat tribes. It may be killed by opponents in the future, but its supporters will once again raise a leader to inherit its will and expand their influence through continuous expansion. We call this group of rats the first group. After the first group of mice has developed to a certain extent, a second bait mouse can be introduced. It would put more than 600 medals on itself and distribute it among the other mice who oppose the first group. It joins other nearby tribes of mice to worship itself, thus forming an equally powerful settlement of species. After that, it will propose a limited sovereignty theory, compressing the sovereignty of other brother tribes, thereby consolidating its own authority. This group of rats we call the second group. Now that the first phase is formed, let's understand what happens in the second phase. A representative of the first group of rats inside each other sends back a long telegram about the situation. So they hold a meeting and announce that the second group has threatened their existence, saying that a dead mousetrap has slowly descended. At the same time, the second group of mice also intensified the union of all clans. Both sides began to deploy armed forces near the other's camp, which led to tensions in the rat hole. In the third phase, a serendipitous event triggers a fight, with both sides aiming to reduce the other's threat. By the end of the two groups of rats will use strategic weapons to strike a trinity of strikes against each other, and the war will last a total of 72 hours in your home. Now that the rat infestation in your home has been completely eliminated, the remaining rats can only hide in the shelter 150 feet underground and never dare to come out. You don't have to blame yourself at all because they all fought and died for what they believed in. This is the safety education in this issue. Go home and recommend it to your family.